Hi everyone, this is Richard Legend, Boardgame Fanatic, and today we are doing the #1 game of all time that's on Boardgame Geek, and that is Brass Burmingham. Okay, and it's a game that's dedicated, it's a history game dedicated to the Industrial Revolution in England from 1770 to 1840. And it's made by Roxy Games and produced by Martin Wallace. Okay, this game has cards that you use to pick certain actions, and we'll talk about those actions and stuff like that in detail. And then we're going to talk about the setting up the game. We're also going to be talking about how each turn is done. First I'm going to talk about the regular game and how it works. Today we're going to be doing a solo variant that I got from, what's the name of the company again? Monotoma. And I read it up on Boardgame Geek, and I tried to play it last night. It worked really well. The one thing is he doesn't use any money, so we're not going to be changing turns at all, and we'll explain that in a second about how that works, how the turn works and so forth. But we'll see if we can win. Okay, I'm going to use the easy mode first to see if I can do it. We'll basically set up all the tiles that we're supposed to have for that. We'll get into that too, how we set up the solo game, how we set up the cards for the solo variant. How we do the cards for me as a player, but I'll be playing the exact same way I'd be playing if I was playing a regular game. Okay? And we'll explain each action, and I will explain what I'm doing, because there's certain details and certain actions that we have to talk about. And hopefully you enjoyed this video. I really like this game. My sister wasn't very interested in it, but I think it was mainly because I tried to play it when I didn't really learn the game very well, and I couldn't really teach it that well then. But now I pretty much got everything down pat, so I think it's going to be a lot better, a lot smoother for her, and more enjoyable. So let's get down to the table and we'll start explaining the game. Alright, so we'll do setup first. So we're going to set the board in the center of the table. That's the first thing we do. If there's less than 4 player counts, we have to take a certain amount of cards out. There's cards that are listed with 3 and 4. Depending on what player count we're doing 2-player game. So I've already took out all the cards for the player 3 and player 4 out of the deck. Okay. And then we separate there's 2 cards that are wild industry, they go here, and then we have the wild location cards, they'll go here. Ooh, I'm missing one. Let me check this here first. I think I may be inside our little, is that it? Yep, there we go. So that goes in there. Okay, we have our 2 sets of wild cards. Okay. The next thing is we shuffle these cards. Now, with the solo variant, what we're going to be doing, normally we shuffle the cards, put it on face down, but because we are only playing 1 player and I'm the only one using cards, alright, we're going to shuffle these cards, and then I'm going to take the first 19. Now the reason I'm taking 19, I'll explain here in a second. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, and then the rest of those will be set aside for now. The reason I'm getting 19, normally I get 20, and that's going to be done in the next era. But normally what we do is each player in a regular game will get 20 cards, and then you will take one off and put it as a discard pile. But because we're not playing the regular game, we're playing the solo variant, all I do is take 19 cards for the first area. So then I put that right there. Okay? Alright, and then for the tiles, we put these on all the markings that has 2. Now the ones on the top here are 3 and 4. And we're not going to use those at all. So I'm going to shuffle these without looking. And I'm going to put it face down. Okay, and I'm going to place this one here. One here. One here. One here. And one here. Okay. So after we do that, then we're going to take one beer barrel and we're going to place the ones next to ones that have a industry showing on the tile. These are your merchant tiles. So we're going to do that. And that's pretty much all we do for that. Okay. And then we basically place all our well, that's talking about the players stuff, so I'm going to go in that in a second. If I did anything. Oh, okay. Basically, we set up our coal cubes here, and we place them all in all the spaces except for one, on number 1 here, that's empty. And then for our iron cubes, we place them all the way down from 5 to 2, and then 1's totally open and blank. Okay, and we'll explain why here in a bit. Alright, so that's the next thing we do. Then we, the remaining cubes and supplies, where our supply stuff is, we set aside our money here. We're all set there. Okay, and we're good. Now we're going to do the player mat setup. So what we do is we set up all our tiles by number and place them on our little mat board here. Okay, that's the first thing we do. We get them all situated. Okay, we have our link tiles all set up, ready to go, and so does the solo player. Now, the solo player has something different. So what we do is via the Ultima instructions, we will place all our tiles here on these. We will place all the tiles here. We will place all the tiles here. And then we will take this one off because they don't want, this one says 0, so we'll take that one off. So we're not going to start with the coal number 1, it'll start at 2. And the rest of them is 1, 2, 2, 1. And these are 1, 1, 1, 1, 1. No, all ones anyway. So we're good there. So we sit there. Alright. Then after that, we set up, we take our first 8 cards. We take 8 cards. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. The rest get set here. Okay. And so, like I said, that player does not get any. What we are going to set up his. Oh, before we do that, also we set up our victory things here over on 0 on the bottom. We also set my income token on 0 here. I have 0 income right now. I set the 10 on my progress track. And this is 0 for my victory track, our progress track. Alright, and how many cards? Like I said, we would have picked, we take one additional card if it was in a regular game. We put it as a discard pile. We don't have a discard pile right now. So we just hold on to these cards here. Okay. And then in solo, we're going to set up the deck that they have. So the way to set this up via this thing is we take and get these cards out, and we set all the groups. They have groups A, B, and C. So we're going to set those up real quick. A, B, and C. A, and B, A, A. Okay. So basically we take, first of all, we shuffle these cards. Not looking. We're going to take the 4 cards out. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4. And then we take 3 cards out of these, so we shuffle these. And take 3 cards out of here. So 1, 2, 3. Okay, and C, we take out 3 cards out of here. So we shuffle these. And we take 1, 2, 3. Okay, and then we take these cards and shuffle them. And these will be on the bottom. And then we take 1 out of these, and the B only has 1 left, and C, and then we shuffle these. And place that on top of those. And then we take all the rest of the cards, we shuffle them. And place those on top. And then we take the cards and flip them over to our other side, side 2. Okay, so we're all set, ready to go. All right, so that is the setup. Now, the goal of the game. Basically, the goal of the game is be the person who's got the most victory points at the end. And the way you accomplish that is by reducing industry, getting resources, flipping, trying to set up transportation. In canal, you're going to be producing links to your boats so you can transport the materials. You're also going to connect to your coal mines. So you can, and also you have iron that's going to be using for specific industries. So, and there are rules pertaining to coal and to iron. So we're going to go into that in a little bit. Okay. So, like I said, you're going to flip over industries and so forth. And we'll go more into the playing of it in a little bit, okay? So, let me make sure I got it, yeah, I did everything there. Okay, rounds. Each era, we have the canal era and we have the rail era. They comprise of a certain amount of rounds. In a regular game, what happens is the first thing we're going to do is set up our little characters. We get them all together, we shuffle them, and we place them like this. But because we're playing solo, I'm always going to be one going first. Now, the solo player doesn't use money, so we're not going to worry about that. But I want to explain something to you about the regular game. When you purchase the industry, you're going to have to pay gold. So during the round, you're going to be paying, you're going to be adding gold to the top of your player thing. As soon as the round's over and everybody does all the turns, we're going to count all the gold. And let's say, example, the bottom player only spent 2 gold. All right. So whoever spent the less will be the first player for the next round. And then we take the gold and we place it into supply, and then that's the way it goes. But because we're doing a solo game, I'm going to be first always, and then it's going to be the solo player. Okay, because he doesn't use money to get his resources. His industries or his resources. So, but I do. I have to spend money. Okay, so that's basically how it goes. Each round, each player is going to get to do 2 actions per round. The first round that we come to, the first part of the game, we will only do 1 action. And then the rest of the game we'll do 2 actions. Okay? Now, each action you do you're going to discard one of these cards. Okay? After you do your 2 actions on your round, let's say I did 2, so I did 1 for the first round. Okay, first round. Let's say I'm going to talk about the normal round. I'm going to spend 2 cards and I'll put it in my discard pile face up. So then I'm going to go and I'm going to draw 2 more cards at the end of my turn. So I have 8 cards again. And we're going to keep doing that till we run out of cards. As soon as we run out of cards, that's when the era ends and we start scoring our victory points for that era. We'll go into that when we get to that point, okay? And like I said, when you spend, you're going to put on the person and we're going to figure out who goes on the next round. Who's going to be first. Alright? So that is how a player turns work. Okay? Now, the action list. Okay. We have a bunch of actions. The first one is build. So build, you have a few ways of doing this. We have location cards. Location cards will help you build any type of industry in that specific location. So if I had Coldbrook Dale, I could build a brewery, or a ore mine, or a linen factory, and that's a cotton factory. That's right here. So I could pick one of those off my board, pay the thing, and put it on the board. Now the first thing you place, you're not going to have any links, so it doesn't really matter. You can place it anywhere. Okay. All right, but you would have to use, I think it doesn't matter if you use the industry card for the first round. At the same time, you really don't need, you can place any industry anywhere in any space. Now, with industry cards, it is a restriction. So when you place your first one, you're going to have to start from that point on where you place that first industry. Then you're going to start doing links. When you start adding links, that will be your network. That's going to be your network because you're going to be flying. Then if you attach to another location, you can use an industry card to produce those industries in that location. But in a location card, you can always place, doesn't matter what's on your network, you can place that anywhere on the board with the location card, and also with the wild location. The wild industry, you will need to have industry that is attached to your network, and we'll explain what that means, what a network means, okay, in just a few minutes. Okay, then the next one is network. Network means you're going to start placing linking things on these spaces. Now in the canal era, you'll be producing them on the canals. Some on canals and some have only rails. You cannot place a canal on a rail section. That's not a no-no, because there were not any rails during the 1770s. They had boats they used to transport. So that's what we're going to be doing. We're going to be using the canals, okay? When we get into the rail era, then you'll be using the trains, and you will place those. And there's this difference between the canal era and the rail era. The first thing is, placing a canal boat on here is only 3 francs. When you go into the rail era, it's going to be 5 francs for one, but you have a chance to build 2. You will take a chance, that'll be 15 francs if you want to do 2, but you will need to be attached to some ore mine or mercantile, so you can get coal from the market, either way. Or you be attached to a mine somewhere on the board with your network. You will have to do that. Plus, you will be needed, if you're going to use the 2 trains, you will also have a beer barrel that you have to spend, And that has to be attached to where you are doing the training. It has to be attached to an area where there is a barrel. The barrels cannot come from these sections here at the merchantiles. They have to come from a brewery. Come from one of these farm breweries or one on the board. It cannot be used, you can't use these for making the trains. Okay, that's a restriction. Alright? Alright, the next one we have is develop. Develop is used so you can put higher level industries on the board. What a develop does, okay, is you pay 1 or 2 cubes, depending on how many industry tiles you're going to take off your player mat. And you always take the lower ones first. And you can take 1 or 2 tiles off during the developing phase. Okay? Now, the AI can do a develop also. It's depending on how the cards are lined and if it gets to do one. But we can do it. So, but the same thing goes for the iron cubes. Well, I'm sorry, the iron cubes, you don't have to really worry about paying iron cubes because you can take them off the market for no. You don't have to be connected to a area where there's an iron mine because that one, in those days was easy to transport iron. It was very hard to transport coal, so it's more difficult to get the coal. So you have to have it attached to a mine, so you can transport through the canals. Okay. So that's how you would spend those. You would spend 2 iron cubes. Now the cubes sometimes will be on these things. You're going to take them off the industries before you take them off the market. Same goes for the ore. You will take them off these, and they have to be the closest one to where you're placing the industry at. Okay, it has to come from that. Right. So make sure you're paying it at the closest links. It could be from the AI, it could be from another player on a regular game, or it could be just from yours. It depends. Or iron ore, you can take it from anywhere. So the recommendation is to take it from yours first, and then if you have to do, you take it from another player, or if you're doing a solo game, you're going to take it from the AI. Okay, because as soon as those get cleared off these industries, they get flipped over and they get points for it. So that's the strategy you have to look at. Alright? But otherwise, you can start taking lower ones off and use the bigger ones. You get more points for the higher level industries. And plus, after the canal era, all the number 1 tiles will be removed off the board. So it's beneficial to keep those 2 ones coming out so you can keep those and get them scored twice during the rail era. Okay? So that is develop. Sell. Sell. Now this is the way these barrels come in effect. These merchantiles represent industries. So when you have these rails these links connected, and you have one that you need to sell. Now you're going to sell either the cotton, manufactured goods, the manufactured goods of the crates, the cotton, the ones with these cotton gins symbols, and then you have the pottery, and those are the ones with the with like a pottery jar on them section. Those are the ones you're going to sell. You use to sell. The way you sell those is by getting barrels. Okay? And the way you get those is by taking them off here. Now, each one of these locations has a different bonus. So when you take it off, if you're linked to this and you take this off, you will get 4 victory points instantly. If you take it off this one, you get to do a develop action. You get to take two tiles off your board. This one here is two spaces on your income track. This one, the AI will not use at all because they don't take income. So it's probably beneficial for you to get that before he pulls that out of the way. Okay. And the way that happens is you pay the barrel, and then you flip over the tile, and you do, and we'll explain that more in detail during the playthrough because I don't want to go through every single rule. I'm just going to give you an overview of what's going on. Okay? So that is sell. Loan. Because the solo player does not have a loan, doesn't matter. But if I run out of money, okay, I can go and get a loan. So I'm going to go in front of the bank with the money, and I get 30 francs. When I do that, I will have to decrease my income three levels. Now, if I was at 3, okay, I was here, then I would go to 0. That really doesn't matter. Let's say I was at 1 and I had to get a loan. Well, then I would be at 1, 2, 3, I'd be at -2. Alright, so what happens is, I'd be at -2, I have to pay the bank 2 francs. If I don't have it available in my supply here, in my board, I will have to take an industry card, an industry tile that has been put down, and take it off the board, and that will pay whatever the cost was to pay for it in the first place is half. So I will keep doing that till I pay my every 2. You cannot sell more than what you have to pay back the bank. So that's the way it works. So if you're taking ones off, okay, that's fine. You can take ones off, but you can only take the ones off till you pay your -2. All right, so that's a loan. Now, scout is something that the solo players can't do because they're not using these cards. What you'll do is, first of all, you'll discard 1 card for playing the action. And each time you do one of these actions I'm talking about, you have to take discard a card. Then you're going to discard 2 more cards out of your hand, and then you will pick up your wild industry and your wild location and place it in your hand. So you will have 2 wild cards in your hand. If you already have 1 wild card in your hand, you cannot do that action. You have to wait till you finish with the wild cards you have, place them back in here. Then you can go do a scout action if you want, if you have enough cards, and do it again. Alright? So those are the actions. There is also one other one. You will discard a card, and you can pass. If there's a card that you cannot use, and there's nothing really you want to do, you don't have any links available to do anything, you can't do an industry, the card you have is already full with industries, then you just pass and you discard the card. So that's another way of doing it. Alright, so those are the terms. I mean the actions, excuse me. Alright. Alright, and we already talked about how we determine order after the rounds. Alright, discussed that. In regular game, you're going to put all the money of all the industries that you're paying, everything that you're paying is going to go on your people. So whoever pays the less is going to be the first player. Next player who's the last is going to be the second, and so on. If you got a tie on 2 players, whoever's in the lead is always going to stay in the lead. So those 2 people will keep their same location on the turn track. Okay? Then what happens is at the end of the round, you also, let's say I'm at 3, or let's say I'm at 16 on the progress track. That means at the end of the round, I will get 3 francs. So that first round when I'm done, then my 2 turns, I get 3 francs. I get to put them in my own supply. Okay, so that's basically wherever my income marker is how much I'm getting paid. And then we start the next round over, and then we keep going until we finish all these cards. All right. All right. One last thing we talk about, and we'll start the playthrough. We're going to talk about end era maintenance. Okay. So what happens is the first thing that's going to happen is whatever we have linked here. Okay. And we're going to have industries here flipped over. Each industry has a specific amount of victory points. There's a symbol with the line dotted. Okay, and some have 2, some have, it depends on how many are in here. So let's say I had all 3 of these, and these had 4 points altogether. And these were full, and I had, let's say, 2 points. Well, because this one's here, I have 4 points here, 2 points here. I will take this link off and I will put it back in my pile for the next era, and I will get 6 points total. So I'm going to bring up my 6 points up here, and we'll total that. And we keep going to each individual link and doing it. As soon as we're done with that, we will do all the victory points for the industries that were flipped that era. And we'll total those up, and we'll see how close the other players are to each other. Okay, that's basically what the end area maintenance is going to do. And plus, during the canal era, as soon as we're done counting all our points, we will take all the one industry tiles off and put them in the box, or put them to the side. Okay, we're not going to use those during the rail era. So all those get taken off. And then we start from scratch from that point on. Okay. Now, I know this probably you're trying to figure out, well, that's fine, Danny, I'm still not really understanding. Well, I will explain when we go through the playthrough, I will explain how we're doing each individual turn, or each individual action. So at least I can explain the actions that way. It's much easier than having to place a bunch of stuff in here and show you different scenarios, because it's going to take forever. Okay? Now, there's a special way that solo players do their thing, and we will do that too, and I'll explain that here while we're doing it. It's pretty streamlined. There are a few times when it could be, we would have to go through a list of stuff to figure out which choice I'm going to do, but otherwise, that's about the one part that's going to take a little time to understand, but we'll get that all understandable, and you'll have it before the end of the playthrough here. Okay, so winning the game. We have to talk about one more thing. Winning the game. Basically, you win for the highest victory points at the end. Now, if there's a tie for the highest victory points, there are ties breakers. The first one is whoever has the highest income on the track will win. If they're tied still, then it will be the most money in their own supply. Whoever has the most money wins. Okay. If they're all still tied, everybody wins. Those 2 people will win. Whoever's tied with the highest amount of victory points and has the same amount of money, they'll both win. Okay. Let me double check and make sure there's anything else I haven't talked about. Income can only go up to 30 at the end. That's as far as the income marker can go. It's still got a long ways to go around the board. Alright, and we'll talk more about consuming iron and consuming core during the playthrough. That is like one of the things you have to understand. And also there's, when you place coal, you also can get money when you place the coal on the board. So we'll see how that is done. Okay? Alright, so that is the basic explanation of the game. Alright, so Make sure I have this all set, ready to go, so I can. I just want to have the side where I have the. Yeah, it's going to be these 2 pages, so I'll flip these over like this. Okay, so we're good there. I have the checklist for the solo player. All right, we're all ready to go. So I'll be right back. Let me take a little break, get some water. I'll be right back, and we'll start playthrough. Okay. So the first thing we're going to do, for me to do, we need some ore. So, coal, I should say. So, we only get one turn this first round. So I'm going to do a build action. And I'm going to use Coal Brookdale, the card. And I'm going to place a coal mine right here in Coal Brookdale. Now what you do is the first thing you see is on the bottom right hand corner there is a coal value, and this one's 2. So I take 2 and I place those on the coal mine. Alright, now it's automatically done. You must immediately after that place it in the market if there's any empty spaces. So we're going to take one of these and place it here. Well, what happens there, before I do that, sorry. Before I do that, I have to pay for it. Done. So I'm paying $5. Now, normally I'd place it here, okay? In a normal game, I'd place it on my character. But I'm just going to place it here. So that's $5. Alright, so then I will place this here. Immediately take 1 coral, and then I'm going to get $1 because that's what it states here. $1. So I get $1 for that coal that I just placed. Now I'm going to try to get this one off so I can flip it. As soon as these coals are gone off this thing, I will flip it. I will get a certain amount of income. Get to move amount of spaces on my income, on my progress track to get more income. All right. So that is my turn. All right. So the next thing is the Anima. So in the back of the rules it says, for the Anima's first action, do not draw a card as normal. Instead, look at the upper left corner of the upper rear side of the topmost card. So I looked here and it says draw. Okay, if the card says draw, draw the first Anima card and execute the build action shown here. So what I do is I flip it. Okay, and basically says to build a brewery. So, and it says Coal Brookdale or Burton. Alright, so she's going to, Coal Brookdale is perfect because she can put it there. Because she doesn't place anything there yet, so she's going to place it there. Okay? At the same time, she is going to place a barrel, because it's on the right, on the bottom right hand corner, it says you need to place a barrel there. But when you place a brewery, you pay $5, but it doesn't pay, but she needs to pay the coal. Alright? Well, there's no coal on the board right now, so we're going to take the coal off here. And this goes to supply, gets paid off. Alright? Now there's 3 empty spaces. Okay? And that is her turn, for that turn. Alright. So, I have the income. Okay? So, now we get to start the next round. Alright? Plus, I need 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I got 7 cards. So I get to pick another card from the deck. Alright. Now, What I'm going to do is before this guy decides to put a link here to Shrewsbury, I'm going to place me a link there. So I'm going to do a network action. So I can take any card out of here, and I need to pick which one I want to take. I'm going to keep that one. Alright, I won't be using Calverdale again because I already have an industry in there. So I will place that in the discard pile, and I will place a boat right there. Right. What's good about that is now I have a place that I could use the bank. Use the factory for the coal. Also, it's good when I start making more industries, because then if I need coal for any reason, I could purchase it from the factory. Okay, that's my first turn, my first action. So now I have to look and see what I want to do. Now, like I said, is I can put any industry out if I want, anywhere, if I have a location card with the name on it. So I have Burmingham. So I can do a manufactured good, or I can do a coal mine. If I do a coal mine, it's not going to help me any because I don't have any room to purchase it right now. So I'm thinking I'm going to do, and that's going to help me, if I do manufactured good, that will help me take one of my coals off. Oh no, it won't. I can't do that. Remember, I need to have this connection here before I can do that. So, what I'm going to do, I'm going to keep that card, and I'm going to place, let's see, I'll take reddish out. I'm not going to get that soon enough. And I will pay oh, I forgot. I had to pay. I didn't do this. When I got the link, I should have paid 3 gold. Sorry. No, that should have been paid right here for that. Then I'm going to pay 3 more gold. And I'm paying my card, and I'm going to put a link right there. So this is starting my network. This is my network. I already got my network going. Okay, so that's my turn. Alright, so now this next thing I do is for the solo player's turn, is I flip this over, and we'll see what he's got. So he's got Cannock Burton, and he wants to build a manufactured good. And the problem with that is he needs a coal, and he has no link to any coal. So, he can't do that. So then he's going to do New Nation. Let's see, can you do that? New Eden, that's right, New Eden. He's going to place a factory. Okay, there. So he's going to place his one factory, and that's going to be placed right here. Now he can do that, but he needs to place a link either here. Oh, he can only place a link here. Now just think about it, this is the only place. Because this is a rail, this is a rail. So he is going to place a one right here to Tamworth. Okay. And that is his turn because these are 2 actions. Okay? So now I get 2 more cards. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yep, 2 more cards. And then it's my turn. So, I am going to place, now I'm going to do Worthampton. And I'm thinking I'm going to do my manufactured good. So, I will place that there. And I will do this one, and it's $8. Oh, I can't do that. Oh my God. So, I guess I know what I'm doing my first turn. So, I am going to probably discard this. First turn I'm going to do, and I'm going to get a loan. So I get 30 gold, 30 francs. Okay. And then I will place it down 1, 2, 3. Okay. And then I will do my second turn. I will use this card. And I will purchase my manufactured good. And I will take this and I'll get 3 5s. Alright, and take this out and get 2 left. Because it's 8. Alright. And I will place this right here. Okay. Then, because I need to pay a coal, I will take this one off and put this in supply. Well, as soon as I do that, I flip this card and I get 4 bases for my income. So now, because I'm a -3, I go 1, 2, 3, 4. Now I'm at 1 income. Okay? So that is my how I do that. So I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So I need to get 2 more cards. Alright. Now it is the solo player's turn. So, first thing is Walsall, Burmingham. So, the problem with that is she can't do that because he has no coal. So he's going to have to do some links. So he's going to do 1 link. Oh, but you can't do that either. Think about it. Can't do that either. So, because he has no, you can't put links on something that's not in your network. The only thing he has in his network is here called Brookdale. So we had to take another card. So the next thing is, I got flipped up 2 cards, sorry. Is North, South, Brewery. But he can't do that because he is, he doesn't have no links to it. Okay, so he's going to do, what's this one? This is Stafford, and Stafford is right here, and he can do that. So he's going to place a brewery right here. Okay, and that means he puts a barrel on top of here because we're in the, normally it'd be 1 for the canal or 2 for the rail. So we got 1 there. Okay, that's his first turn. And then he can place a link. Now he has 2 links there. So this is what I talked about before when he needs to produce a link. So okay, if Autonomous directed to place links starting from a particular city and there is more than one open connection, use these priorities. If this is the second railroad link and there's no beer available now, but a connection to the beer can be made, and that's not, no, connected. Link to a city that is already part of a network. And you cannot do that. Link to the city with the most built industry tiles. No. Link to the city with the most free spaces. Okay, now these both are got the same free spaces. Rail era. If none of these roads determine a unique link to build, start from above the city, go around clockwise and build on the first eligible. Okay. So he's going to take 1 and he's going to put it right here on the top. The stone. Okay, so that is his second turn. Alright, so now it is my turn. So I will. Alright, I forgot one thing. That was his turn. That's his turn. So it's end of round. Well, I have an income of 1. So I would, because I'm going to have to double check my cards, make sure I have enough. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Yes, I do. But I also get one franc because of my income. Okay? Well, that's up. All right. So now, I can do a sale. But the problem is, if I do a sale now, well, I'll probably get some good points though. And I want to get as high as I can. So, but he's going to get something for that too. Now I want to verify that and make sure I'm right about that because, we'll check one thing real quick. So we'll go to sell action. Alright, so it says, discard any card from your hand and displace the face up. Choose one unflipped continental manufacturer of powder tiles that is connected to a mercantile feature. Okay. Alright, so it has to be connection to a mercantile. Clean the required beer shown on the top of the shot. If the beer bell on the side space beside the mercantile you are selling to, you may consume this beer as part of the sell action and collect the merchant beer bonus. Okay, so selling requires connection to a mercantile. Okay, I am. Okay, it has to be connected to a mercantile. But if the mercantile does not have this thing on it, you don't have to use, you don't get to use this. But because I have a beer right there, and I only need 1 beer to connect that, I can take this beer off. So that's what I'm going to do. So, I'm going to use one of my beer ones. And take this off. Alright, and discard it. Alright, so I flip mine over. and I get 5 spaces. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 on my income. Now I'm at 3. Now I will place this, flip this over. Now the solo player does not get any income. So all he's concerned about is his 4 victory points. Okay. All right. So that's basically it. Okay. So that is my first turn. Let's see, what do I do in my second turn? Let's see what I have here. Knock is where? Oh, it's right there. Okay. So to do another one of those, I just need a ore, an iron ore, and I can do that. So, or let's see, what else I have. Burmingham. I don't need. Oh, I can buy one of those if I want. Yes, but that one I can't do that. All right, so wow. Okay, what do I do here? I think I'll just. I think I'll place. Stafford, I got one. I'll discard my Stafford, and I will pay $3. Make another link, and I'll put the link. I don't want to do this. I'll put the link here to Dudley. That's probably a good idea. So that's my turn. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I get 2. All right. And I'm done. Okay. Now it is the closed player's turn. So he's got Coventry and Colebrookdale. Okay, so Coventry. Where's Coventry? Coventry's way over there. So she needs a coal. I can't do that right now from Coventry because he has no link to any coal mine. So he has to skip that because Colebrookdale can't do either because he didn't do that anyway. Oh man, he can do that too, but you can't place this here because he already has one placed in here, and Canal can only have one industry card from each person, so I can't do that. So next thing is he's going to do Burmingham. And he wants to place he's going to place a mine, ore mine. So he can do that. So he's going to place an ore mine. So he's going to take his ore mine off here, place it here. Wait a minute. How is he going to do that? Oh, yeah, he can place it because he has an industry there. Yeah, and he's got. Now, talking about this, he still has a network because this is placed here. He's just using my boats as part of his network because he has industry here. So he can place this here. So as soon as he does that, he will place 3 coal on here. Okay? So that's the first thing he does. Next thing he does, he's going to do a link. Now, like we talked about before, is we need to go through that again. So if this is the second, if there's no beer available now, but a connection to beer can be made, connect it. No, there is not. Alright, he can't put it there. Alright, link to see that is already part of the Ottoman's network. He's claiming to do that either. So then, link to the city with the most built industry tiles. Well, both of those have the same. So if none of these determined, stay above the city, go around clockwise and build. Okay, so he's going to place it here. Boom. Okay, that's his turn. Alright, so then I go and I get my, first of all, I got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I got my 8 cards. I get 3 income. Okay. And then I can do my turns. So, what do I want to do? I think I'm going to place something in Dudley. This. So, I am going to place something in Dudley. I'm going to place my cotton gin over here in Dudley. So what happens there is I place 4 iron on here. Okay. Now, that requires me to pay $7. So I have $7 plus a coal. So I will have first I have to take it off here. If I didn't have any coal here, I would have took it off the factory, but I need to take it off there. So I'm giving him a benefit there. Now, after that, I have 3 spaces to cover for my ore. So 3 of these are going to get taken off. One's going to go here, that's 2. And 2 more here, so that's 4 gold that I get. So 1, 2, 3, 4. Cool. Well, that's my first turn. Second one. Let's see. Let's see what I have. Birmingham. I can build that. Yes, so I will do that. So, I'm going to build something in Birmingham. I'm going to build manufactured good. So I'm going to take this, I'm paying $10. So $10, so I get 5 back. And I place this right here. And it has to be, when I do this, I should pick one of the squares that has just the Pacific industry in it. So I can do that. Alright. So then, I also need to pay one iron. So I'm going to take the iron off this one because I don't have a link to it. Take it off there. And then this gets flipped over. So I get another 3 spots. 1, 2, 3. Now my income went up to 5. So I need to get 2 more cards. Okay, so far so good. I'm doing pretty good. Alright. So, now it's their turn. So, the first thing is we have branches and minimum 3 of iron. No, that's not going to work. So, Coventry, he can build a clay factory. And good thing about that is you can build one. So he's going to build this and place that here. And he needs to take off, he needs to pay with 1 iron, so we can take it off a factory because we have no need, no leak for that Pacific one. Now he can take a link and do what he has to do. So there's no beer available now. No, there's no beer. Okay. So you can see there's already party network. Okay, that's a given. So it's going to be this one because we got this one through this. So then it's got a link there. There we go. That's his turn. All right. So then I get a total of 5 gold. 5 francs, excuse me. And I'm ready for my next turn. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Wait, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Yes. Alright. Alright, what am I going to do next? Let's do it. I have Canuck. I need something to take. What am I going to do? Not up yet. Yeah, I'll put a mine in there. So I'm gonna do I'm gonna take Canuck and I'm gonna buy versus another coal mine. So that's gonna be 7, 2. And let's go in here. And I pay 3, 4. Okay. And then let's see what I got. Kitty Monster. Oh my god. Canuck. Okay. I'm gonna take my other Canuck and I'm gonna do a spot there. Okay. Alright, my turn. I'm gonna get 2 left. Oh boy. No more cards left. So got the rest of my cards here. We're just gonna use cards for the rest of the round era. Okay, so then it's going to be draw player's turn. So, let's see, number 3, nope. So roll saw. He wants to do a beer brewery, and he can. So he's going to place one here. Alright, and he places it here, okay, and he's going to do a link, and of course he's going to place it to the beer, right there. Okay, there we go. There's his turn, and then I get a total of 5, good. And then I'm going to purchase a brewery. So I need to pay $5. And I will take an industry. Hard. And place this here. And then I get it there. Okay, there. Alright. Wow. And I take one of these off. And that's $1 for me. There. Okay. Alright. And my first turn. place. Jeez. That's my beers. Does it have Stratford? No. Let's see. So I think Dudley. Do I have one? Yes, I do. So I'll take my Dudley, and I'm gonna pay $3, and I will pay this here. Okay, there we go. All right, and then that's my turn. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. All right, now let's see. Play solid turn. So let's see. That's gonna be. God, I can't. These cards. I need to print these out again. Tamworth. He's got a link there. Yes, he does. So he's gonna build a factory. Yes, he is. So he is going to take this one and place it here. Okay, then he can also do a link. And let's see, it's a beer. So yes, he's gonna place that one right here. Boom. Okay. All right. Only problem is you can't do anything with that yet. Okay. And all right. So, oh wait, he can. What am I talking about? He can do it. Okay. So that's his turn, so I get $5 more. Okay, what do I want to do here? I got a beer there. And I need to put I should put, and I can sell. So, alright, so let me do that. So I'm going to use this, and I'm going to pay for $3 for a link. I'll place that here. Okay. Oh wait, I can't place that there. What am I doing? Can't place that there. I will have to place it here. Yeah. Okay. That's right. Alright. Yeah. I messed up there because this is a train. I can't be placing things there. Alright, so I'm gonna. What is it doing? The pay. I was gonna pay a link to pay. Now I need to pay this, and I'm going to see 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah. I'm paying that to do a sell. Wait a minute, I didn't place the thing yet. I had to do that first. Yeah, so I placed that there. Okay. Yeah, so I put that in to get the thing. What am I doing? Okay. And then I'm gonna take another one for selling. I can take anything I want. Rochester is where way down there. I'll take Coach Chester for now, and I'm gonna sell. So I got everything facing the merchant, facing over here tile. I have to be safe, but I can take this one, and I will flip this card. So it gives me 1. Okay. All right. And then he gets this. So he's got 5 points for that. Okay. All right. That's the end of that. All right, and that's my turn. So 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, I got 4 left. All right. So it's his turn. Okay. First thing is, Burmingham. He's gonna do a. Yes, he will do that. So he will do a merchant here, and he has to pay 1. So it's 1, 2 to that one, 1, 2 to that one. So I can pick. Of course, he's going to pick his, so he's going to take 1 off his. Okay. And then let me check something really quick. Okay, well, let me do this first, see what we can do. We did that one. So, you gonna do beer? No, he doesn't. Oh, wait a minute. Yes, he is. He's going to do his link. No, he's going to place that there. Here we go. Alright. Alright. That's his turn. Wow, he's going to sell next turn. Yeah. Looks like. So what I want to do here, what else I have to do? I had to get some stuff off. Oh, I was going to buy the 17, only I have 11, 12. So, what's up? Ooh, I can do that too. Yeah, that's what I'll do. So I will, let's see how much is that? That's 7. And that will be perfect because I can take 1 off mine. So I will do this. I'll place this here. Okay, I will get 3, 4 iron. And then these 2 iron, I'll also have to pay 1 off, so I'll pay this one off. I'm not going to pay off his. Okay. And then 2 of these go here. So I get 2 gold. Oh, I completely forgot my $5. What a dummy. Okay. 1, 2, 3, so I got 1 more. So what else do I want to do here? I'll take 1 more off. So I got 17. We got 1 more turn. What do I want to do? I want to sell that? I want to buy that? I need a Stafford though. And I don't have a card for that guy. I don't have the. Okay. So what I want to do here See what else do I have? Everything else that's cool. I've got everything out. Let's see. This is King the Monster. Can't do that. I have. Let's see. Can't do that. I could do Tamworth. And I could do a coin mine, and that's what I think I'm going to do. So I will put out this here, and I'll do 3. Okay. Okay. And I will not get anything for that, so that's fine. Okay, that's my turn. Oh yeah, and I had to put out how much? 8. So 1, 2, 3. Plus, I take one off my iron. So 8. That's perfect. Alright, so 8. Yeah. Okay. 8. That's my turn. Alright, so. So, let's see, make sure I get this right. Okay, so he's gonna flip over, and he's got Kingdom in, Mister, and that. So, I could do that. And that. And he's gonna place a tile. And he's gonna place it here. Okay, done. Alright, so that's okay. Okay. It's my last turn. See, so I have what I have left. Anything? Which ones do I have? I don't have a place link there. I could pay for a link there. Should put a link there too. So yeah, so I will do that's even better. So I will do a 3. I'll put a link here. Okay. That'll give me 4 right there. And then I'll do another link and I'll place this here. That's my turn. Alright. Then it's his turn. Birmingham, no. Newton, Riddich. Newton, can't do that. Riddich. What about Riddich? Riddich. You could do that. So he's gonna play this one here, and then he's placing This one here. Okay. Alright, that's his turn. Done. Alright, so we're done with the first round. Alright, so let's finalize and see what we got. So let's start with me. Alright. So, first I have 2, 4. So this is going to give me 4 points. So that's going to go, I'm just going to use this one. So 1, 2, 3, 4. This one here will give me 4 points. I'm sorry, gives me 6 points. That one has 6 points, so 2 more. This is going to give me 4 points because of the 4 here. Okay, this one's going to be 6 points. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. This one is going to give me 3. 1, 2, 3. This one, nothing. This one, 2. 2. 1, 2. This one, 3. So 1, 2, 3. This one, 2. So 1, 2. This one, nothing. And that's it. So then we total my points on my utilities. So on my industries. So I have 1. I have 3. 1, 2, 3. I have 3 more. 2, 3. I have 5 more. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I think that's it. Okay? Then what I have to do is take all my 1s off. So this goes away, this goes away, this goes away. This stays. That stays. And this goes away. Okay. Oh wait. Before I do that, I shouldn't be taking those off. Where's the number? Okay. Oh, this is where else? That goes there. This one. This one. No, this one. This one stay here. This one is here. Okay. So I had to make sure, I had to keep those there because I had to make sure that he gets everything he gets. Alright, so first of all, this one, nothing. This one, he gets 2. So 1, 2. This one, he's got 4. So 1, 2, 3, 4. This one, he got 1. So 1. This one, he got 2. This one, he got 3. This one, he got 1. This one, he got nothing. This one, he got 2. And that's it for that. Then he's got 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. And then this one can go away because this is onesies. This one goes away. This one goes away. This one goes away. 5. 2, 3, 4, 5. This one goes away. This one goes away. This one goes away. This one goes away. One goes away. So I think that's it. Wow, I'm ahead of him. Not by much. Okay. Okay. So, right now I have 38, and he's got 24. I'm 14 points ahead of him. Okay. Alright, so. I should get 5 points for that end of that era. Okay. Alright, so now, take all the cards. First thing. And shuffle them. And now, for any trains that we put out, they're going to be one coal. You can take one coal, and also if you do two, then it's $15 plus a beer plus 2 coal. So depending on if he has a connection, he can attach to a beer, then he can do the 2 trains. But if you can't do the 2 trains, you can only do 1. So, but then I do 20. 1, 2, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 17, 18, 19, 20. The rest of these guys on the line. Okay, and one more thing I have to do is I take all the ones off his board. Looks like he only has 1 of those, so that goes away. And then I get 8 cards. 1, 2, 3, 4, 7, 8. Okay. Alright. We're all good to go. And then I had to set up his thing again. So, for the next era. So I need to do these up again. So B A B T A T B G oh C A G A G G B A. Okay. I'm going to show these cards. 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. And then 3. 1, 2, 3. Okay, and then 3. 1, 2, 3. Okay, I'm going to shift these. Alright, and then take 1 card of each of these. And then the remaining card shuffle. Okay. I think we're all set to go. Alright. that's it. Alright, so we're going to see who's going to bombard. Probably he's going to bombard because... Alright, let's start this train area. Jeez, what am I going to do first? I need to put the train. That's perfect right there. So, I can put 2 trains down. Give me 15, but I don't have $15. So I'll do that. So I will. Alright, take this off. And I will pay, let's see, 5. And I will get a train, place that here, take one of these off, okay. And then I need money. Yes, so let's see. So I'll take this one off. And I'll take $15 and $32. And I'll bring this down. So it's 1, 2, 3. So not 2. Okay. Alright, that's my turn. So then it's his turn. So he is going to C3. Nope, that's not going to work. So he is going to do. See Newton, so you can do a goal, yes you can do a fine, 3, 3, and then just gonna place a link there, so I'm just going to probably place 2 links, so so that's going to be, I can't do beers, he doesn't have no beer, so shoot. He's not connected to any beer. So, I can do one though. I'm just gonna place it here. And I'm gonna take this off. Okay. That's his turn. First turn. And the second time he's can't sell because he doesn't have any links anywhere he can sell. So let's see, Derby, where's Derby at? So that's it. Here. 1, 2. Okay. All right. Take one of these off. I don't think you can do that though. He has no links there. Yeah, I can do that. I was gonna take one off. Okay. Oh wait, no, hold on. Hold on. He's not gonna take it out there. He's gonna take it out here. Well, this gets flipped. So I get 3. Okay. So now I'm at 4. So I get $4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I get 2 more. Alright, so that's my turn. Alright. So I'm going to pay $15. No, I can't do that. No, I do. Yeah, I can. Do $15, and I will take off 2 coal. Oh no. Yeah, that's all I'll do. So I will. Okay, this one goes here, and this one goes here. I'll take this one off, and I will take this one off, and then this will be taken off. I should have done that last time. And then he's got. You got that. Alright, fine. That's a good job. Alright, that's one turn. And then let's see, where we go now. So I could do, I'm going to do Burmingham, and I'm going to pay this, so I get $10. So I will pay 5, take one of these off, so I owe 1, so that's 16. Okay, and then this goes, oh, I can't do that. Oh yeah, I can. This is the rail. I forgot. This is the rail. I can put it in the one. So I'm putting that there. And 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. And then I'm going to place 2 rails. Let's see, I got enough. 5. I can't place that. No, I can't do that yet. Oh, I can place 1. So, alright, I'll place 1. I'm gonna think about that. I can put out as much as I want in there. Stupid me. So take this one, and I will pay 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And I'll place this one here, and then will equal. Okay, here we go. Alright, so that's my turn. So I got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2. Okay, so next one. Alright, it's going to be north or south. And he doesn't have, he can't do that because, so Stafford, he already has that, so he can't do that. Stafford, he can put a, yes, the only ones he can put is number 2. So let's see if she can do this. Can she do that? Because I don't think she has gold. She can't do that either. He has no coal attached to there. That's a no. No, she can't do that either. So she gets to the next one. So, alright, so then he's got Riddick. And can't do that either. But she can do trains. Right. So she's gonna do 2 trains. So she's gonna put train here. Oh no, hold on, she can't do that either. She has no beer and she can't use the beer from the merchants. So she can't do that either. Wow. So that's not gonna work. And next one, Coventry. Okay, 2, nope. Can she do, yes, she can build a mine. So she will build a mine. And then we'll go there, so it gets 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, and then she's gonna build 2 trains. So, well, she can't build 2 trains because she has no beer. So she's gonna have to put 1 train, and she's gonna put that probably here, and take 1 coal. Okay, that's her turn. All right. So then I get 4 gold. 4 Frank. Alright, here's my turn. Hi everyone, this is Richard, Legend Board Game Fanatic, and I decided I'm going to split the brass Birmingham video in 2 parts. That's why I have the box here. Found out that I put a little too much time. It wouldn't load through my software, so I'm going to have to split it into 2 pieces. So this is just the ending of the first piece, part 1. And I will come back and into the second part. Hopefully you will enjoy both videos, and I'll see you on part 2. All right, bye.